Hello YouTube, my name is Bacon Thief, and before we start this video I'd like to direct to the wall behind me. As you can see, I have the green screen backup. Hopefully this works out a lot better. I have a much bigger screen, so that means that I won't have to like zoom in all crazily, hopefully. And yeah, so we'll see what we can make out of this. Hopefully it's a better solution. If not, I'll still have to play with it. Bear with me, this is my very first channel. I know it may not seem very professional, but... So first I would like to apologize to you guys for missing last week's video. Last week was an insane week for me. Like, I just had so much schoolwork, projects, tests, quizzes, everything piling up in like 1 week. I'm not sure why they do that to you, but they did that to me. So it made it just extremely difficult. It made it really difficult and very stressful, and I really didn't have the time nor the energy to record. So yes, I apologize for that. It was bugging me all week because I was like, I need to record, but I need to do this project. So, forgive me guys. Just hasn't been fun. But this is not an update video. This video actually does have a topic today, which is going to be, there we go. Alright. This video actually does have a topic today, which is getting my inspiration back. Now, when I first began this channel, I was going to make a video about how I achieve my inspiration, but I've noticed that I've actually lacked a lot of inspiration. I'm not as inspired as I used to be, so why would I make a video about how to be inspired when I don't even remember how to be inspired anymore? So I decided to make a video on how I'm working towards getting my inspiration back. Now, my inspiration, I used to be a writer. I used to write fiction stories all the time, always short stories, never anything long. Well, I had one long story, but that one I kind of gave up on a while ago. On that one, like I got to 80 pages and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I can't write this anymore. And that's pretty much how I've been on a lot of my stories. Like, you'll see on my computer that all these documents of stories that I wanted to write, but I'm never going to touch again because I just don't believe in them, I guess, anymore. I don't feel inspired to work on them anymore, and part of that problem is the fact that I felt like I was becoming every other writer out there. Like, I wasn't really being unique and original. My stories actually sounded a lot like other people's stories. Like I wrote a story, and then I read Hunger Games. I was like, this is so close to Hunger Games, and so like lost inspiration for that. So that was one of my problems, because I don't want to be really close to someone else. Like, one of my greatest works was a kidnapping story, but it was purely from my emotions. And so that's one of my emotions from an event. It has nothing to do with the actual event besides the emotions that I felt. And I put those emotions into a story, and I formed a story around it, around an event that these emotions could fit into. You know, that's like one of my best ideas for a story that I've ever done. I mean, it kind of happened accidental, but I'm really glad that it happened. But I haven't had anything like that in so long. Just so sad to me that I haven't, because I really miss writing and being proud of myself. But I think one of the things that kind of set it back was my first semester of college in my freshman English. That kind of set me back, because all we were doing was just doing research papers and argument papers, and it didn't inspire me. It didn't make me want to go home and write something like my old classes used to be, like my old classes in high school used to do. And so I was just reading these things, and I stopped reading my own books, which is another problem that I have. And I just kind of fell away from reading, because I was just reading all these boring things that she wanted us to read, and it just like nothing seemed fun. and I was just so stressed. And that's part of college, is that you become very stressed out, and stress can block your inspiration, which is what it's been doing to me, especially this semester. This semester has been so bad. Like, I cannot, like, if I try to do something that I enjoy, I can't do it because I'm so stressed out about other things that I have to do. Like, I'm just like, oh, I wanna pick up this book and start reading, and it's just like, no, you have studying to do. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, no longer reading books is one of the things that I'm having issues with. Sad. And then, like, I used to get inspiration from movies, like by watching movies and seeing their stories, seeing their characters, seeing the scenes. But now it's like I watch movies just to go to sleep at night, like just to make my mind shut up so then I can go to sleep and not have to stress about anything. Just let it numb my mind. Like, I'm not actually paying attention to it to soak it in and enjoy it. It's just to make me go to sleep. So yeah, I definitely want to start watching movies for movies again. It's making me sad that I'm not enjoying movies like I get used to. But speaking of movies, tonight I'm going to be going to a before the release, I forget what those things are called, but before the release of Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, I'm going to be going to see that tonight, which is so exciting, and it would be like before the public actually sees it. We have special tickets for it, so I'm really amped up about that and super excited for it, so hopefully I really enjoy it, and maybe that'll inspire me too. I don't know. Not wanting to write anymore has just been awful. Like I'll pull up a document and I'll just start trying to write, and I'm like, nope, it's not happening today. I'm not writing because I just don't feel it. I don't feel the wanting to write. And I know some authors say you at least try to write once a day. But like, if you just feel so discouraged to write, it's like, how am I supposed to write? I feel so discouraged. I don't want to write. I'm so bad. I can't focus. So that's been one of my problems with writing. You know, it's like almost just almost to the point of just like completely stopped writing. Like completely just never want to write again. Some things that are actually helping me a little bit to kind of get my inspiration back a little bit. It's a little twinkle, a little bit twinkle. Is I actually want to write. Is I'm actually, like, I don't live near a library anymore. I moved from my old house, and I don't live near a library anymore. So I'm just like, okay, what do I do now? So it's like not as encouraging to go and get a book because I have to travel to the library to get a book. I can't just walk down there and get a book and go home. Like, it's just, so it's like more work just to go get a book, and it's irritating. And so I'm just like, okay, so I can't really go to, like, that's not really an option for me right now to be able to go and travel to the library whenever I want to. So, the next best thing would be downloading ebooks to my phone, like the App Store, either Google Play or the Apple Store. I forget what that's called. I don't know what the Apple one is called, but Google Play, which is what I use, they have all these books for free on there. And so I've been using the free ones because I'm a broke college student. I don't have the money to really be buying books, so I just do the free ones that are up there. It's usually like the first book is free, and then they want you to read the rest of the series, which is not free. It's like $4.99 a book or whatever. So I'm just reading the ones that are free, that are offered free. And I was just reading it on the bus because, like, on the bus I can't really force myself to do anything because you don't have a lot of space to, like, spread out books and all that and just study. So I just opened my phone and I've just been reading that. And I've just been reading books on there, and it helps because I'm just like, oh, this is what it's like to read books I actually enjoy. I don't remember this. It's so awful that it's just like such a distant memory for me now, because I don't want to turn them to my dad or my mom, because both of them do not read. I mean, my mom, she reads cookbooks, but that's all she reads. My dad, like, he doesn't want to pick up a book to read. Very slow readers now. And so, but I was the quickest one in the family. Like, I got through books. My brother, he doesn't care about all that stuff. I don't think he hasn't read for fun since Goosebumps. The Goosebumps books, he owned so many of them, and he loved them. And those were the only books that he really got into. But me, I almost got to the point of reading every single book in our fiction section at the youth section at the library. So yeah, I mean, I was gonna tackle the entire fiction section next, but one of the things that helped me today was I just got my first paperback in English, and I got an A on it, and like there was only 5 people who actually passed. I actually got a passing grade, and there was only 2 people that got an A, so I got an A, and everyone else, and then like there's a couple of B pluses, and then some people have to rewrite their works. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself for that, and it just kind of boosted me up. Like, maybe I can start writing again. I don't know. I really hope so, though. So, you know, I'm trying really hard to get the inspiration back. Trying to get myself to want to read books again. Maybe just like a chapter a day. I don't know. Something like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, YouTube, like ever since I started this channel, this has been my outlet for creativity. Like, I'm just coming up with topics to talk to you guys with. Like, I love that, and like setting up these backgrounds and stuff like that. You know, it's irritating, but at the same time it's like, yes, I'm doing stuff. I think Halloween brought it out of me a little bit too, because we set up an entire scenery in our front yard of just like, I took 3 hours to set it up. I think I told you guys this. But I enjoyed that because I was being creative and I was like being inspired. It's just something that I haven't felt in such a long time. So yeah, as always, I thank you guys for watching. I hope that all of you might take something away from this, maybe, or maybe it's just me more rambling. But this is my goal, to get my inspiration back. I want to be able to start writing again. I miss writing so much. So I hope. Alright guys, well thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know if you guys have anything inspirational going on. Any inspirational projects or anything like that. Alright guys, I will see you guys later. Bye!